Hi, everybody. It is December 25th, Saturday. My compatriot, he's been out all night, and I think he's taking it easy now. Just, you know, but I think he did a good job. So it's early here. It's 8:25 in the morning. And today, musically, I thought there was somebody who I really loved working with and playing with. And sadly, this year, he passed the day after my birthday on May 29th. And that's the wonderful B.J. Thomas. And the last time I played with him, we were doing Hal David's 90th birthday at the Mark Taper Forum in downtown Los Angeles. And it was such a treat to hang with him. Got his finger in the book. Certain priorities in my life, I guess, now, and that's one of them. But there's some info here that I thought I would read because it's quite an extensive life. But he was born in Hugo, Oklahoma, in August 7th, 1942, and he grew up in the Houston area. And he sang in a church choir and joined a musical group called the Triumphs. And during his senior year, he made friends with Roy Head of Roy Head and the Traits. Roy Head was a huge star then. The Traits and the Triumphs held several Battle of the Band events early in the 60s. Let's see, in 66, Thomas and the Triumphs released an album, I'm So Lonely I Could Cry, featuring the hit cover of the Hank Williams song, I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry. The single sold over 1 million copies and was awarded a gold disc. In 68, he came back to achieve mainstream success with Eyes of a New York Woman. Then 5 months later, with a much bigger Hooked on a Feeling, which featured the sound of Reggie Young's electric sitar, was the first released on My Way on Scepter Records, Reggie Young. God, I love working with Reggie. He's one of the greatest musicians I've ever played with and such a sweetheart of a man. We lost him a couple of years ago. Hooked on a Feeling became Thomas's second million-selling record later. A year later, Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid featured Thomas performing the Burt Bacharach Hal David song, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, which won the Academy Award for Best Original Song that year and hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 70. Its sales also exceeded 1 million copies, with Thomas being awarded his third gold record. The song was also released on an album with the same title. His other hits of the 70s included Everybody's Out of Town, I Just Can't Help Believing, No Love at All, Mighty Clouds of Joy, and Rock and Roll Lullaby. This was interesting, though. In 75, Thomas released the album Reunion on ABC Records, which had absorbed the Paramount label. It contained Hey, Won't You Play Another Somebody Done Somebody Wrong song, the longest titled #1 hit ever on the Hot 100. It was his first big hit since 72 and secured him his fourth gold record. And it goes on and on and on. An interesting life in terms of, another one of these artists who fell into drug and alcohol issues that were profoundly affecting his career. And then he found his way out of it and has been clean and sober ever since. But it was just heartbreaking this year when he announced that he had stage 4 lung cancer. And it was inevitable. But after he announced it, I think it was only a matter of weeks before he actually passed away. So I thought today I would just pay a little respect to a really wonderful artist who I had the pleasure of working with and enjoy him on Christmas Day. So that is B.J. Thomas, and the album is called Back Against the Wall from 1992. First song I'm going to play is called I've visited BJ once, many videos back. I may have done one of these songs or something on that. I'm not concerned. I think people like this are always worth several visits because a lot of people weren't there in the beginning to hear earlier ones. And at this point, with going on 900 videos, it takes some diligence to go back and dig up what I've done in the past. So this is called Two Wrongs Made It Right. And this was written by David Palmer and Snuffy Walden. And it's myself, Russ Kunkel on drums, Guy Moon on keyboards, Bob Mann on electric guitar and sitar, and the background vocalists on this are Melina Jeters, Mortonette Jenkins, and Yvonne Williams, and it was produced by Steve Tyrell. So here we go, Two Wrongs Made It Right. Such a signature voice.
A more unlikely pair. I start to smile when I'm imagining the two of us together there. You in lavender and lace, me in polka dots and stripes. Made it right. You're always up on all the latest trends, and me, I'm always far behind. I've never understood your trendy friends. You never thought too much of mine. Oh, my love, when we're alone, and you're so shy and so childlike. I remember that's the way you were the night. All two wrongs made it right. Every time I think of you and every time that I look back, I still wonder how we ever fell in love. It's amazing what can happen when opposites attract. And if we should lose our way, if time removes us from the light, I remember that moment all my life, when two wrongs made it right. When two wrongs made it right. When two wrongs made it right.
Yeah, it's such a unique voice. You know, I mean, that's one of the things that's, oh, there's a squirrel right outside the window. He's just bopping up and down the tree, digging at those little berries all over the tree. Have a nice time. Nobody else is going to have them. They're all yours and the birds. It's one of those things that there's just those singers I've talked about in the past, the Joe Cockers, the Willie Nelsons, the Streisands, Rebas, you know, a couple of notes out of their mouth and you go, oh, that's so-and-so, because they just have that thing. It's pretty amazing. Where I know background singers in town who work all the time and stuff, they don't have that thing, and they kind of have never had the chance to move up to the artist level. They work all the time, as accompanists and background singers, but it's just it's a different thing. So here we go. This is called "Now That Love Is on Our Side Again," and this was written by Barry Mann and Jim Sullins. And I just did a video about Barry Mann maybe about 10 videos ago. I mean, amazing songwriter. Which one was that now? It's myself. My pencil's turning to crap. I can barely see. I have to get a new pencil with a little darker lead. It's like, what? It's myself, Russ Kunkel on drums, Guy Moon on keys and synth, Bob Mann on guitar, Barry Mann on vocal synth, and produced by Steve Tyrell. So here we go. Now That Love Is on Our Side Again.
We reach for the best we can, and sometimes it slips away no matter how we play. You were the best thing in my life, my only hope of getting it right. I never thought we'd get to have this second time around. Now that love is on our side again, let's take these feelings all the way. Let's open up and live our passions to the end. Now that love is on our side again. I loved you. Without you I felt so wrong. It's funny how we tear ourselves apart just to belong. I'll never ever compromise that look of trust within your eyes. We'll let our hearts grow forever here on solid ground. Side again, let's take these feelings all away. Let's open up and live our passions to the end. Now that love is on our side again. Now here we are, the storm is over. We're ready for that dream.
feels a lot, it could have easily been a Peter Cetera song. I could hear him singing that. Pretty amazing. I'll do one more for you here. This is called What I See in Her Is You. And again, produced by Steve Tyrell. It's myself, Russ Kunkel, Lanier Gregg on keys, synth, and arrangement on this, Bob Mann on guitar, and David Palmer on background vocals, and he's the composer of this song. So here we go, B.J. Thomas.
Pain has no memory. That's a well-known fact. If it did, we wouldn't waste precious time looking back. And I never seem to learn, but she's learning fast.
Thank you, Herbie Flowers, for the tense.
What it's like to be holding a fool who loves in the past. And when she asks me what it is I see in her, I say the things she needs me to. I say I love the way she holds me in her heart. That part is true. But what I see in her is you. Maybe there'll come a day I won't need to compare, and I'll look in her questioning eyes, and you won't be there. And when she asks me what it is I see in her, I say whatever gets me through, and I go right on defending what I know inside my soul just isn't true. 'Cause what I see in her is I'm holding on to dreams that lift me. I know you're gone, I know you're gone, but you're always with me. And when she asks me what it is I see in her, I say the things I always do. I say the same old thing. I tell the lies I know I just as soon prefer were true. God knows I do. But what I see in her is you. What I see in her is you. And what I love in her is you.
Has such great signature pipes and voice. Really, just, I mean, as soon as I hear him, I know. I go, well, it's BJ. That's great. Chances are, excuse me, on that last song, it's probably the same background vocals, Marlena Jeter, Mortonette Jenkins, and Yvonne Williams. They weren't credited on that track, but it sounds like their background parts on that. So, happy Christmas Day. I hope everybody just has a relaxing day with, family, or if you're going to be with friends, be real careful with all of this. We're going to go see a friend of ours kind of quickly, just to drop off some gifts and stuff. And, I'm just laying low as I can. And then I'm going to come home. Got sent another song. When I get sent songs, a lot of times, this is the skeleton I get. It's just chords on it. And then it's up to me to create the parts that go with those chords. And there's a little guide on the side that says vocal, chorus, vocal, solo chorus, bridge, vocal chorus, coda, out. So the creative process is really always sitting in our corner on these things. It's every once in a while you do a piece where it's all notated and they know exactly what they want, and that's cool. That saves me some grief of having to come up with parts. But they just sent me a real rough demo of this song, and I've loaded it into GarageBand, and I will plug my Frankenstein. This one will be good with Frankenstein. And I'll get that cut this afternoon and send it off. And then somebody else just contacted me and said they wanted to send me a song this weekend, so I'll get another one going there. So just take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Remember that there's a lot of people that aren't having holidays, that are working. They're either ill or they're trying to save lives. Hospitals are just overwhelmed with patients now. If you have not gotten vaccinated, I still get the people, writing in here. I just ignore it at this point, who are telling me that, that I'm crazy for promoting vaccination and all that, that I'm killing people by doing it. Well, we're killing people by not vaccinating. So just take care of yourself, your family, your friends, and your community. And that's that. Just wanted to wish everybody a great weekend. I'll be back tomorrow, have another song for you, another artist. But I'm going to go now, and I am going to see if it's 8:49. Usually wake the puppies up about 9. So I'm going to head downstairs, see how they're doing. It's kind of foggy out today, but it's not raining. So I'll get them out and give them a little, maybe take them for a run before breakfast. So we'll see. I wish everybody all the very best. It's been an unbelievable, almost going on 2 years of visiting you every day. And it's something I so look forward to every day. I have no intention of stopping this. I enjoy it way too much, and I enjoy the community. And then when I see all the responses on it, it's really fun to hear and read everybody's spins on these things. And it's especially gratifying when people are discovering artists that they never knew about. And it's just kind of sharing this musical experience together is pretty cool. So take good care. I will see you all tomorrow. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas Day. And until next time, bye.